Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. It is December the 16th today. First measurable snowfall of the season, and it's been so pretty outside. I just love it. It really does feel like it's going to be Christmas. And it looks like it's going to be at my house. I finally have my tree up and decorated. I think it's the first time in 5 years I've had my tree up earlier than a week before Christmas. I think 3 years ago I put it up the day after Christmas because the kids weren't coming until then. It has been a year with plenty of time to get the tree up, and that's been wonderful. I love it. I have lots of memories on this tree, and I'll show them to you in just a minute. I managed to get all my presents wrapped this week as well, and I received a wonderful present last weekend from all of you. I cannot thank you enough for my beautiful clock. And it's going to make music right now for you. Is that not one of the neatest things? I love it. It plays 30 different songs. It plays 7, I think, different Christmas songs, and it rotates throughout the day on the hour. And when the lights go out, the music does not play. It doesn't start until the lights come on again. I just love it. Let me show you some of the cool decorations I have here on my Christmas tree. We could spend about 6 hours on this tree, but I won't do that to you folks. I'll just highlight a couple. Just taking this one picture, I can tell you several things. This little elf here was on the tree at my mom and dad's house from the time I can remember there being a Christmas tree up. Be still and know that I am God was the decoration that I bought for the year that Jeremy had his first cancer surgery, right before Christmas. Of course, here's the one for 2020. Notice the hand sanitizer and the toilet paper. Down here, I have this little Noah's Ark that is so, so cute. And it was purchased the year that Jackson was born because his nursery was done in Noah's Ark. Here's kind of a silly one. We had to have a refrigerator one year right before Christmas, and so I purchased this ornament at the Hallmark store. It actually opens up and looks like it has Christmas dinner on the inside. Is that too much fun, or what? There's Tiffany's first Christmas, 1981. And the first Christmas no, it's not the first Christmas. It's when Jeremy was 1 year old, 1978. There's one from the Bahamas that Chuck and I got when we went on our cruise. And there's one of Jeremy, one of those famous kids' school Christmas ornaments that everyone made. I love that one too, I do. At the top I have several memories. One of my brother, Jonathan, and several things that were made by my cousin Sandy Hendricks Sandy, who passed away. Yep, this is a memory tree for sure. There's one that hung on Chuck's tree when he was a little boy. Oh, I love it. Everything from horses to refrigerators to basketballs to even snowman band. Oh, that's fun. And of course, the grandkids are most happy to see all of those presents that are wrapped and waiting for Christmas Day. And look who's sitting here in his red shirt, someone who has been watching me wrap all these presents and decorate the tree and get everything ready for Christmas this week. There's Chuck. Say hello, Chuck.
Hello.
And if you haven't heard, Chuck has been home because on Monday, today is Wednesday, on Monday, Chuck had surgery for 2 hammer toes, one on each foot. How are you doing, Chuck?
We're doing good.
Yes.
We're doing real good.
He really has been a good patient. Chuck has a great pain tolerance, and he's just taken a little pain medicine, not too nutty. Hasn't rang the bell for me too often, have you?
No.
Have I been taking good care of you?
Oh, yes. Excellent care.
Of course. And I just so happened to put your favorite holiday decoration right by your chair, right? You want to tell everybody about your favorite decoration there?
Yes. This is the M&M Nan. He is my favorite Christmas decoration. And this is how he works.
Did you see that? The little chair, the little M&M chair, and then when you hit the footrest, M&Ms pop out. That's enough M&Ms. You are watching your A1C. So enjoy.
Thank you.
This is my bay window in the front of my house, and at nighttime, this is especially beautiful. That angel glows and has sparkles coming up from her. You folks gave her to me a few years ago for Christmas too. I have my little tree that my brother made me years ago. Another little house that will play all kinds of music. And a wonderful set of angels that tell us what Christmas is really about.
Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King. Hark the herald angels sing, glory to the newborn King.
My favorite spot, though, in the front room is the fireplace with all the stockings on the mantle. The far right one was one I made for Jeremy when he was a baby. The far left was Tiffany, and all in between are all the kids and the son-in-law and the daughter-in-law that have joined our family in the last 40 plus years. Tiffany loved horses as a kid, and one year Target had this wonderful little carousel. When you turned it on, the horses went up and down. We still have to do this every year. Yes, we do. And probably the absolute most popular Christmas novelty in my house is this delightful Santa who climbs up and down the ladder carrying his string of lights and plays all kinds of Christmas carols. At the Beef House in Covington, where Robin and I have done shows for years, they had 2 of these in their main dining room set high on a ledge. And for years I had said, if I ever find one of these, I want to get one. I think probably the original ones were a 1950 kind of thing. Anyway, last year, Kohl's came out with one of those nostalgia pieces. This was it, and bless their hearts, Robin and Susan gave him to me for Christmas, and Lorelei and Steve can sit here for, I won't say hours, but minutes, and enjoy Santa climbing up and down his ladder. And the music goes on and on. I don't know about you, but for me, Christmas isn't Christmas without music. And we have no shows on the books this year. So I hope you don't mind, but we're going to do a little holiday show for you. Enjoy. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Take a look at the 5 and 10, glistening once again with candy canes and silver lanes aglow. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas, toys in every store. But the prettiest sight you'll see is the holly that will be on your own front door. A pair of hop-along boots and a pistol that shoots is the wish of Barney and Ben. Dolls that'll talk and will go for a walk are the hopes of Janice and Jen. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing within your heart. And Mom and Dad can hardly wait for school to start again. It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas. Soon the bells will start, and the thing that will make them ring is the carol that you sing within your heart, right within your heart. Oh, Robin, what a year! Can you believe this?
I can't believe it at
It's
all.
been since February the 25th that we did a real show where we put on show clothes and
Oh,
you put on a tie.
yeah.
Been a long year, hadn't it?
You're telling me.
Oh, what
no.
stories. So, anyway, we're just grateful that we're here in Robin's living room, able to do a show for you at Christmas time. And one thing that Robin and I always do, for those of you that have watched before, we always love to do songs that we call
Oh, yeah.
Oh Yeah songs. That's right. So we're going to do my favorite Christmas time Oh Yeah song. Oh Yeah songs, for those of you that are new, are songs that have verses that maybe you haven't heard before. But when we get to the chorus, you're all thinking, oh yeah, I know that song too. I just got back from a lovely place along the Milky Way. I stopped off at the North Pole to spend a holiday. I spied on dear old Santa Claus to see what I could see. He took me to his workshop and he told his plans to me. So you better watch out, you better not cry, you better not pout, I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. making a list and checking it twice. Gonna find out who's naughty and nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out, you better not cry, better not pout, I'm telling you what, Santa Claus is coming to town.
Little tin horns, little toy drums, Rudy toot toots, rolling tom-toms.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Look at that crazy red suit.
Curly head dolls, a toddle and coo, elephants, boats, kitty costumes.
Santa Claus is coming to town. Oh, ride, ride, ride. The kids in girl and boy land, they'll have a jubilee. They're gonna build a toyland town all around the Christmas tree. So you
Better watch out, you better not cry,
you better not pout, I'm telling you why.
Hey Santa,
It's coming to town.
hey Santa.
Get rid of that frown. Santa Claus is coming to town. You better watch out now, you hear?
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho, ho, ho. Well, Robin, I've been telling you just how excited my littlest grandkids are with Christmas this year. With Steve just turning 5 and Lorelai just turning 3. You know what they want for Christmas?
Anything,
That's right.
everything.
Anything and everything that comes up on a commercial on the television.
Yeah.
I was over the other morning watching Lorelai while Tiffany was out doing something with Steve. And if it wasn't something she would wanted when the commercial came on, she'd run to the TV and she'd say, Bubba wants that. Bubba wants that for Christmas. Bubba wants that. Oh, there's nothing like that joy that kids get. And they get so
for sure.
excited. And they've been singing Christmas songs since Thanksgiving. Tiff has had them on. And Lorelai especially has been working up a little choreography with some too, I think. So
I think so. I think I've seen some of that.
I know you have. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good, so be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. Better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. And what does Santa Claus say, Sissy?
Ho, ho, ho. Merry Christmas to us!
Oh, Robin, I tell you, you know I love Christmas. I have loved it for a long time.
You are a Christmas person.
That's right. I drove you nuts for years wanting to do a Christmas show and you didn't want to. I'm one of those people that will stroll up and down the aisles of the grocery store and Target and Walmart, and if the music is playing, I'm singing along. I just always have been, and it's tough to do that when you are doing a pickup at Kroger and at Walmart, which is what I've been doing in the past few weeks. So I'll turn my radio on and sing, but there's something about that dancing around with everybody else that makes it more fun. So you out there, dance along with us and sing along with us on these Christmas sing-alongy songs. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun. Now the jingle hop has begun. Jingle bell, jingle bell, jingle bell rock. Jingle bells chime and jingle bell time. Dancing and prancing in Jingle Bell Square. In the frosty air. What a bright time, it's the right time to rock rocking around the Christmas tree at the Christmas party hop. Mistletoe hung where you can see, every couple tries to stop. Rocking around the Christmas tree, let the Christmas spirit ring. Later we'll have some pumpkin pie and do some caroling. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices ring, and let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. You will get a sentimental feeling when you hear voices ring, and let's be jolly. Deck the halls with boughs of holly, rocking around the Christmas tree. Have a happy holiday. Everyone dancing merrily in a new old-fashioned way. Jingle bell rock. I love it, I love it. Well, Robin, do you know what the most recorded Christmas song of all time is?
Does it have the word Christmas in it?
Yes, it has the word Christmas in it.
I can think of a lot of things.
I know, but we don't have that much time. It's an older song. All of the good Christmas songs are older songs. Bing Crosby had...
Bing Crosby. Oh, that
You know
gave
that
me a
one?
clue.
I think so. Let's sing.
It has the word white in it.
It
doesn't
sure does. Let's sing along on that one, okay? I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, just like the ones I used to know, where the treetops glisten and children listen to hear sleigh bells in the snow. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright, and may all your Christmases be white. I love a white Christmas. I do hope we have one this year. Covers up all of that ugly brown, although we've hardly had brown this year. Can you believe? We are recording this earlier. You're seeing it on the 18th, I think, and I think we're recording this on, what is today, the 10th of December? And the grass is still pretty green, and it's like 55 degrees.
It's Indian summer.
Maybe it is, but I hope it's Indian winter come Christmas time, and at least for that day, we get that beautiful white covering. You know, that was real important back in the day for the people that were hitching up their sleigh to get over every place that they went. In fact, I left my bells at home, but look what Susan had on the front door when I came in. Okay, this is your clue, Robin, for another sing-along song. Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. What fun it is to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse 40 for his speed. Hitch him to an open sleigh and crack, you'll take the lead. Oh, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh.
Ho, 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 ho. Now don't give me no goose for Christmas, Grandma. Stop and cut it out, now don't you dare. Give me a duck like old MacDonald's that goes quackity quack. A goose will make me nervous every time I turn my back. So don't give me no goose for Christmas, Grandma. A goose is nervous as a goose. Give me a kitten like Aunt Polly's or 2 tickets for the party. Please don't give me no goose, 'cause I can't take it. Please don't give me no goose.
I'm really not sure about "Don't Give Me No Goose for Christmas, Grandma." There's a reason why that hasn't become a popular holiday tune, I think. Oh well. Well, this is one that may not have made the top 10, but it's a fun little ditty that has to do with this time of year too. Little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. You don't do a thing but put a bite on my nose. Freeze up the lane and take the bloom from the rose. Little Jack Frost, go away, go away. Don't you come back another day. There's lots of cold feet, all the lovers complain. You turn the heat down on Lover's Lane. The bench in the park is all alone in the dark. So little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. Oh, little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. You don't do a thing but put a bite on my nose. Freeze up the lane and take the bloom from the rose. Little Jack Frost, go away, go away. Don't you come back another day. There's lots of cold feet, all the lovers complain. You turn the heat down on Lover's Lane. The bench in the park is all alone in the dark. But little Jack Frost, get lost, get lost. Little Jack Frost, get lost. Isn't that a fun little song? While you're at home looking for things, YouTube Little Jack Frost, get lost. There really are some nice arrangements out there of that wonderful little song. I think we probably better do one more oh yeah kind of song. What do you think, Robin? Over the ground lies a mantle of white, a heaven of diamonds shine down through the night. 2 hearts are thrilling in spite of the chill in the weather. Oh, love knows no season and love knows no clime. Romance can blossom any old time. Here in the open we're walking and we're hoping together.
Sleigh bells ring, are you listening? In the lane, snow is glistening. A beautiful sight, we're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone away is the bluebird, here to stay is the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland.
In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man. You can do the job while you're in town."
Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
Are you listening? The snow is glistening, a beautiful sight. We're happy tonight, walking in a winter wonderland. Gone the bluebird, but there's the new bird. He sings a love song as we go along, walking in a winter wonderland. In the meadow we can build a snowman and pretend that he is Parson Brown. He'll say, "Are you married?" We'll say, "No, man. You can do the job while you're in town."
Later on we'll conspire as we dream by the fire to face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland. To face unafraid the plans that we made, walking in a winter wonderland.
The first day after Christmas, my true love and I had a fight. And so I chopped the pear tree down and burned it just for spite. Then with a single cartridge, I shot that blasted partridge. My true love, my true love, my true love gave to me. The second day after Christmas, I pulled on the old rubber clubs and very gently wrung the necks of both those turtle doves. My true love, my true love, my true love gave to me. The third day after Christmas, my mother caught the croup. I had to use the 3 French hens to make some chicken soup. The 4 calling birds were a big mistake, for their language was obscene. The 5 golden rings were completely fake, and they turned my fingers green. The 6th day after Christmas, the 6 laying geese wouldn't lay. I gave the whole darn gaggle to the ASPCA. On the 7th day, what a mess I found. All 7 of the swimming swans had drowned. My true love, my true love, my true love gave to me. The 8th day after Christmas, before he could suspect, I bundled up the 8 8, maids a-milking 9, pipers piping 10, ladies dancing 11, lords a-leaping 12, drummers drumming. Well, actually, I did keep one of the drummers and sent them back collect. I wrote my true love, we are through love, and I said in so many words, furthermore, your Christmas gifts were for the birds. And many thanks to Mike Lucas on the recording of the piano for that song. Every time I sing that song, I think of Imogene Schaffner, because she's the one that taught us that song in high school. That was a Triton Central Singer song. These carolers atop of the hutch in my dining room remind me of all the times throughout the years that we've gone caroling. What a wonderful part of the Christmas season. And reserved for the most important part of Christmas, the top of my piano and my mom's nativity, with camels that came from Bethlehem when Aunt Martha visited and Mrs. Ripple, the baby Jesus and Mary and Joseph, the shepherds, the angels singing. Isn't that truly what Christmas is all about? Come, they told me, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, a newborn king to see, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, to lay before the king, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. So to honor him, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, when we come, little Jesus, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, I am a poor boy too, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, I have no gifts to bring, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, that's fit to give a king, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Shall I play for you, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, on my drum? Mary nodded, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, the ox and lamb kept time, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I played my drum for him, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum. I played my best for him, pa-rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum, rum-pa-pum-pum. Then he smiled at me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, me and my drum. at midnight, a big old guy come knocking at my door. He said his wife was about to have a baby, and she just couldn't travel anymore. I said the rooms have all been rented out, but there's fine shelter out there in the barn. We could throw some blankets in the stable, at least you will be warm and safe from harm. Come and see what's happening in my barn. I've seen nothing like it since I've lived on this farm. Those strangers camping out there have a baby in their arms. Come and see what's happening in the barn. Oh, just before dawn I was awakened. Light was flooding through the window pane. A star as bright as moonlight was shining, and pretty music I could not explain. And so I ran downstairs to have a look around, and what I saw I could not believe my eyes. A crowd had gathered all around my manger, and they were talking about God's big surprise. Come and see what's happening in the barn. I've seen nothing like it since I've lived on this farm. Those strangers camping out there have a baby in their arms. Come and see what's happening in the barn. Shepherds said that they were on the hillside, telling stories just to stay awake. The baby lambs were sleeping by the campfire. The ewes were huddled by the stone fence gate. And then the sky just seemed to open wide with this light and sound that I could hardly bear. What they heard were angels singing Gloria. You'll find the new Messiah over there. Come and see what's happening in the barn. I've seen nothing like it since I've lived on this farm. Those strangers camping out there have a baby in their arms. Come and see what's happening in the barn. Come and see what's happening in the barn. I've seen nothing like it since I've lived on this farm. Those strangers camping out there have a baby in their arms. Come and see what's happening in the barn. That Gaither song was for Ron Green. Ron so very graciously comes and leads our Bible study each week at Seniors, and has done so for several years now. And Ron really likes that song. So that one was for you. We're all going to be celebrating Christmas a little differently than we normally do, or like we like to probably. But this year has been one for the record books. And the one thing that has proven to come true was just like in Cindy's poem about it was the night before Christmas last week. There is hope for that vaccine. As I record this, that vaccine is already being given to people. And there is plenty of hope for 2021. So let's sit back. Let's remember all the wonderful Christmases we've had in the past. Remember all the things that we have to be grateful for. And though things are pared down just a little bit, we'll still have a beautiful Christmas together. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make your heart be light. From now on our troubles will be out of sight. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. From now on our worries will be mine. together if the fates allow. Until then, we'll have to muddle through somehow. So have yourself a merry little Christmas now. Merry, Merry Christmas, folks.